Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it comes. If my face doesn't say it all, I don't know what will. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this. Wait till you check this out. I know it's a little dark, but there she is. Brand new to us, 1997 John Deere 9500. Got old Lonnie Ford from Arcade Trucking, of course, brought it down here for us. We're gonna get her unchained, get it pulled off, then I'll show you guys some more. Now this is just weird. I can hardly even hear the engine running, but it is. I'm so excited. Lonnie just got us detached. She's gonna pull forward and then we're gonna creep off. Like I said, this is a 1997 9500. So very last year they made 9500s before they went to the 9510s. Now halfway through this machine's lifestyle, it did get the 10 series update. Now what that means is the console up inside is updated. It's different. It's all a digital readout now. And it got a new concave as well as a new cleaning fan. So that fan speeds a little bit quicker. We got the awesome John Deere 50 years of legendary leadership. Self-propelled combines right there. That is awesome. This machine is pretty low hour, less than 3,000 separator hours. So what that means for us is that this guy will be here for a long, long time. What do you think, sis? Do you like it?
Yeah. What are you talking to?
This combine is going to be perfect for our operation. For one, it's way more enjoyable to operate with the engine being in the back. The cab is actually a pressurized cab, so we don't have to worry about the dust and all the crap breathing in that we did with the 6620. And it's got an actual buddy seat, so the kiddos can ride along with us and we can actually enjoy harvest for the first time here at Family Tradition Farms. Guys, it's dark, so I can't show you a whole lot on the combine, but maybe tomorrow or the next couple days, we'll come back down here in the daylight and give you guys a full walk around of it. Oh yeah, now we can see everything. Guys, like I said earlier, this is a 1997 John Deere 9500, so it is the last year before they came out with the 9510s. Now, as you can see, we've got the side shields opened up because I didn't really get a chance to look at it last night, but we'll just take you guys along with me. Biggest thing, as you can see right here, Green Star. This is a Green Star ready combine. Now, it does not have a monitor. They kept that. You can see the bracketing up there, but it also does not have a globe. But everything's wired. The monitors or the sensors are all here. So if we do choose to add a monitor, be very easy. We just got to basically plug and play. Everything inside here, guts wise, has been updated. These are now a bearing instead of a wooden block, and as you can see, that those are pretty dang new. Not any rust, not really any wear. The pre-sieve, it looks awesome. It's not dented up, not twisted up. It's in real good shape. We are on singles. This is a two-wheel drive combine, but we really don't need much more than two-wheel drive because, well, we just don't. We don't get out in mud. It has the twin Vitatoe spreader. That was a big must for me, being I am no-till. I need to be able to spread that residue as best I can. Again, another update. We have the bearings on the straw walkers themselves. So these are originally wooden blocks, and when they did the 10 series update on this machine, they put the bearings on them. They also put new bearings up front, which is where those grease zerks indicate. So that is a great big benefit because these are expensive and a pain to replace. Going on back, we got a chopper. Chopper's in pretty good shape. Does have some wear to the hammers, but they've never been flipped, so we might flip them in a couple years. Let's go ahead and pop on up top here. Everything up top here is really clean, except for the air filter. That's dirty, but we'll replace that before we go to the field. We have a camera in the grain tank. That's different. I won't really know what to do with that. Well, can't do anything until I get a monitor. Auger is in pretty good shape. It is a little sharp on a couple spots, but not really too worried about that. Is one thing I noticed, that support bar right there is broken. Just supports that side, so we'll probably weld that up before we go to the field. It does have the stainless steel liners welded in underneath those augers, and those augers look, if not brand new, dang close. There are no wear to them that I can see at all, so shouldn't really have to worry about those giving me any trouble. Alright, let's move on back down the combine. Here's the other thing that I really like about these machines. It's all right here. I don't have to worry about standing up on my head or trying not fall. Everything that I need is right here. Hydraulic fill, engine, it's all just right here. Alright, let's get on down. Continuing on. We got the short unload auger, but that's fine. We only run a 6-row head and 20 foot on our bean platform, so that's no problem at all. This tire here is a little squatty, but I think the tire's in okay shape. May just be a leaky valve stem. We'll keep an eye on it. Everything is right here. And the most beautiful part, if you guys remember from this last fall, this daggum tailings elevator is right there. And if that bearing just so happens to ever fail, I don't have to take the whole damn thing down. It's right there. We just take that sprocket off. We can get to the other side from a door right there. Open it up. We don't have to disassemble the whole thing. That should be a couple-hour repair instead of a couple-day repair like it was on the old 6620. All these chains look in good shape. All the belts look in really good shape. I am very impressed with this mechanically. Up in the cab, I'm even more impressed. We got a daggum working radio. Dang. Working radio. Got all these alarms that do stuff. This is where the monitor will go if we ever choose to get one. Here, I don't know if we can see it with the sun. Probably not. But this is called the John Deere Data Center. And what that is a very, very basic yield monitoring system. All it really shows is area, and it kind of measures how much grain comes out of your unload auger. It's not really accurate, but it is better than nothing. Hydrostat handle, that is unique. Nice, way better. Up down right here. Whew, look at all them leg room. I can stretch out. Spot for the kids, or well, spot for the wife, spot for the kids. Plenty of room up in here. We'd have a daggum party. Air conditioning, heat. Yes, what more could a guy ask? Let's just go ahead and fire it up. Oh yeah. Turn that off so we don't get demonetized. Dang, quiet. Wow. You can hardly hear it. Man, that's nice. This does have the 3-speed throttle. So we're currently at idle. We can go to half throttle and full throttle. Dang it, that is nice. Shoo. May have put some LEDs in it. Probably not, but you never know. That may be an update down the road. It is a vertical ladder instead of the angled ladder that the 6620 had, so that kind of sucks, but we'll get used to it. Even has fire extinguisher. Hope we never have to have that, but it's there if we need it. There you go, guys. Our new to us 1997 John Deere 9500 combine. Guys, I am super stoked to have this machine on our farm. I really think this is going to last us for years and years and years, and we should not have to replace it anytime soon. If you're as excited about this machine as I am, make sure to like the video, comment what you're running on your farm this year, and be sure to subscribe to the channel because we got a lot more exciting videos to come. Appreciate you hanging out with me, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.